Ah, shit, I haven't made a game review in a while. What could I do it on? Yeah, this works. Dust: An Elysian Tale is a game that is also a game and is a game with a game inside a game. You game? You know, guys, sometimes I wonder why I even make these videos, and I also wonder what's the point to it all. But then I just masturbate and watch anime and I don't give a shit anymore. So Dust is a game about furry animals going around and eating cabbage, and as the game goes on, you learn to discover more about the amazing form of lettuce you can eat. And you know, now that I think about it, these reviews aren't exactly accurate. This game has lots of action, from spinning whirlwind move to flying whirlwind move. What's the difference? I don't fucking know, but it's there. You face many different enemies in this game, from flying testicles to testicles on the ground. You have a flying rat as your teammate. Also, did I mention that she flies? The art style is really nice for this game because it's really fly. Also, a lot of things fly in this game if I didn't mention that earlier. I swear to God, these videos just keep getting lazier and lazier. You play as a character named Dust. It's not actually Dust, it's just Dust. He is a man-cat giraffe thing that walks around with a talking sword whose name I can't fucking remember at the moment. The voice acting in this game is pretty good, and that's coming from some random guy on the internet, so you know that it's true. The story of this game is that you're a guy with a cool hat that walks around with a lot of talking objects and goes from place to place looking cool. All in all, this game is a game that is called a game, and you should play games because games are fun. Hey, it's the serious part of the video already. Oh boy. So, Dust: An Elysian Tale, in my opinion, is actually a really freaking good game. From the side-scrolling, beat-em-up kind of gameplay to the amazing art style and story. I really like this game, and there are a number of reasons for that. I really wouldn't say that this is a hard game or anything like that, but it's a lot longer and has a lot more in it than you would expect. The game works on a mission sort of system, like Skyrim, where you select a mission you want to do, and you go to where it needs to be done, and you do that mission. Bing, bada bang, bada boom. Also, this game does have a leveling up system where you can choose which particular skills or sets you want to level up, and that will help determine the way you play the game. This game works sort of like any other game that has a point system. However well you're doing, you get more points, and you get more score because of it. But how many points you get and how well you're doing also translates to how much experience you get in the long run, which helps you level up quicker and better. The enemies and the characters in this game are all memorable, and they all have their own personality and traits to them. Some enemies have certain ways you can deal with them to make the fight easier or quicker, or if you just want to see the enemy blow up. It's a very fun system to work with a lot of the time. The game does have a lot of platforming in it, and generally it's very solid. There are a few hiccups here and there, which I think are just caused by the environment being so different. You really can't tell sometimes what's a platform and what isn't, but otherwise it's a very solid platforming game if you enjoy that kind of playstyle. The story is pretty good in this game. Granted, I was a bit confused at some points of it, but it does a very good job of explaining itself later on, and it's actually a very moving and powerful story. The characters in this game also feel very believable, like you can relate to them. They may be like a cartoon character, or just cartoonish in general, but they all feel very real. Like, they all have their own flaws, they all have their own personality. It's not like, you know, something like Silent Hill where, like, it's all about that, but, like, the people in this game feel very real. This game also has an equipment system where you pick up materials to make equipment from dead enemies, and you also get blueprints from killing enemies too, so you can get stronger equipment the more people you slay. And just another personal note, this game was designed by only one person, and it's a better game than a lot of AAA titles that I've actually played. So as a final rating for this game, I give it a who the fuck cares out of go play it yourself, you fuckface.